Imagine you are blind, and you have been blind for a very long time, and you've learned to interact with your environment without sight. You've learned to move and communicate with objects in this state of darkness, and you've learned to do it exceedingly well. And then, all of a sudden, you are giving sight. You can now see, and you are bombarded with thousands of different stimuli, and you're having to make sense out of all these new objects, and you're having to make sense of all this new data that you're being received. That's kind of like it was first week of class, EDM 310. That whole time period, I was totally confused about what was required of me. I mean, we didn't have grades in the class, and nobody talked about how to make a good grade. It was just the structure and the design of EDM 310 has been totally different than any other class I've ever taken. So going into it, I mean, I was just confused and just, I didn't know what a blog was. I didn't know what a PLN was. I didn't know how to use Twitter. I didn't know about all this stuff he was talking about. I mean, yes, I used the computer. Yes, I emailed people. I used Facebook. I played video games on the computer. But in regards to using the computer and the internet as a tool for learning and for being an ongoing learner, I had no idea. Let's see, about the middle of the semester is whenever things started to clear up, the fog started to lift a little bit. I found myself blogging and writing blogs and thinking that they sounded good. I don't know if they do or not. I found myself interviewing Doctor Strange, and he totally blew my mind about education, and his ideas just really impacted me. Me and my partner, we did a podcast about speculations of the future classroom, and I mean, he really opened up my eyes. I contribute a lot of the things I've learned. I contribute those to speaking with Doctor Strange and interviewing him. And then a couple weeks later, I found myself compiling iPad usage for schools. I'm compiling all this information for my old superintendent, for him to write this grant that he was writing to get iPads for his school system. So, I mean, that was a huge opportunity for me. I mean, I've stayed up late at night researching stuff. I found myself just really enjoying just learning about what this iPad could do and how it could really change school systems today. And I found myself to admire Mr. Travis Allen immensely. Just totally changed my ideas about the iSchool initiative, and I became a member of it, and still am today. So it's kind of like the middle of the semester in EDM 310, where I kind of, between being extremely busy and trying to be creative and doing my projects, I kind of found myself really enjoying EDM 310. And the fog was lifting. I was figuring out how to do blogging. I figured out, this technology stuff and learning all this is fun. And directing myself to learning is awesome, and figuring out that, hey, look, this is the best way to learn. This is the absolute best way to learn. So what am I going to continue to use? What do I plan to use in the future? I'm definitely going to keep on blogging. My brother and I, we are in the process of developing a blog that we're going to kick off next semester called Advanced Technological and Societal Change. It's about how technology is changing us as a society. So the new blog that we're going to kick off next semester, it's going to be a research-based blog. My brother, I consider him a genius. He's a history major and a sustainability minor at the University of Auburn. He's just a really smart guy. So we're going to try to put our brains together and try to come up with some good content, have some fun researching some stuff that we love: technology, society, culture, and where we're going and where we're heading, which is both crucial for me as a teacher and for him as his history endeavors continue.